Hello, welcome to Joe Academy, where learning becomes much easier. In this video, I'll be showing you life-saving tips you need to know before entering a Math 121 e-exam. One thing I want you to know is that e-exam, what they check at is your speed and your accuracy, how fast you are, and how well you are able to give correct answers within a limited amount of time. And that's what this video is going to be helping each and every one of us do. Before I get started, if you are yet to subscribe, make sure you click on the subscription button and on the notification bell to get notified each time you make a post. Now, the first thing we'll be looking at is that of a quotient rule. When they ask you to find the derivative of a quotient, you recall in the formula the denominator is v squared. So what we look out for, our v. What is our v in this function? Our v is 2x squared minus 5. So we'll look for the option that has the denominator as v squared. Now option A does not have that. Option B does not have. Option C, we can see that the denominator of option C has v squared, and that has narrowed our answer to just one particular option, C. That saved our time for sure. So let's move to another example under the quotient rule. Find the derivative of this. Now what is our v? X cubed. Our v square is x raised to the power of 6. So look for any option that has the denominator as x raised to the power of 6. That may likely be your answer. So we find out that A and C has denominator as x raised to the power of 6. So it has narrowed down from 4 options to 2 options. It has narrowed down our choice from 4 options to 2 options, which has saved our time. So we'll be looking over to the next tip, which is on limit of a function. Actually, I've done a video on this and the link is in the description. And so we have in this question, lim as x tends to 6. What this means is that anyone will see x will substitute with 6, but we'll find out that when we substitute 6 in the denominator, it gives us 0, which is undefined. The best thing we have to do is differentiate the numerator and the denominator. When we do that, we'll be having 2x over 1, and when we substitute the value of x, which is 6, into x, we have 2 times 6, 12, and that gives us our answer D. Next tip will be on finding the limit to infinity of a function. Also, I've done a video on this. Make sure you watch the video to find out more and more about it. So there's a little trick about this. Once you find out that the highest power is in your denominator, like in this scenario, your answer will always give you infinity. Yes, but when the highest power is in the numerator, your answer will give you 0. Meanwhile, when you have the highest power in your denominator equal to the highest power in your numerator, you just pick out the coefficient of this highest power. So in case we have the highest power of the numerator is x raised to the power of 4, and the highest power of our denominator is also x raised to the power of 4, our answer will become the coefficient of each of this highest power. So now for this question, the highest power is at the denominator. Our answer is definitely infinity, which is option D. So let's look at the next tip. Tip is on integration. Now when we're asked to integrate, I hear a lot of people complain, wow, I don't know how to integrate. Differentiation, it's much easier than integration. Now I found a way out for you. Once you have a question and they ask you to integrate 5x raised to the power of 4, you go to your option, differentiate your option till you get your question. So we have x raised to the power of 5. When I differentiate x raised to the power of 5, it gives me 5x raised to the power of 4. And that's what my question have. But mind you, that is wrong. For every integration you have like this without an interval, you have to have your constant, that's plus c. So our correct answer will be D, because when we differentiate x raised to the power of 5, it gives us 5x raised to the power of 4. Then we add plus c This is a very fast way. You don't need to know a lot about integration before you can actually answer this question. Just go to your options, differentiate, and if it gives you back your question, that should be the right option. We also have another question on integration. Integrate sine x. Now you go to your options to differentiate. Since you don't know how to integrate, go to your option. If I differentiate cos x, I will get minus sine x. Minus sine x times minus 1 gives me positive sine x, which is my question. It has brought me back to my question. So A will be my answer. B will not be my answer because even though they look similar, because there is no C, there is no constant. So be careful about that. Sometimes it may be really trickish. That brings us to the end of this video. I would love to know what tip you really enjoyed in the comment section below. So make sure you go right there and tell us the tip you enjoyed. Was it the integration part? Was it the quotient? Was it the limit to infinity? What part you enjoyed? We want to hear from you. In case you have a friend or so that will really need this video, do well to share to them, and don't forget to subscribe if you are yet to do so for more tutorial videos and for more content. We have provided a CBT practice test. The link is on the description, so you can click and take the test, and all these things will be tested both in your speed and accuracy. You can use this to actually practice. Thanks for watching.